Morning, both Chief is here. I think I got my mic issue fixed. Some app updates to NVIDIA broadcast and NVIDIA graphics. I think I fixed it. But anyway, here we are. We got Nora in front of the CIT ruins, ready to continue on with this mission to find her son. She is closer than ever before. It's taken her a couple of months, almost a couple of months. I think we're on day 52 or something like that. But we will be joined soon by Rhondah, as usual. The lovely, the seductress herself. Luscious, curvy. Anyway, we'll continue until she gets here. She will talk when she's ready. I think that's the one we gotta do. No, the last thing I had was pretty bad mic issues, but I think it's all resolved now. But we're outdated. Had to update them. There she is. The luscious, the beautiful, the gorgeous, the curvaceous, the seductress herself. Good morning, Rhonda. Nice of you to join us.
Morning, Bo. I was just letting the camera miss me for a second. What's the verdict? Did the mic behave? Or is it still being a drama queen?
I think it's behaving now.
Want some more? Good riddance. Excellent.
Are you behaving, Rhonda?
Barely, Bo. I'm on my best behavior, which for me is still a little dangerous.
Give us a moment. Do something. With me a moment.
A well-behaved Mike is a rare treasure. And look at that. My red-headed self is ready to take on the wasteland in style.
All right. I think we can turn that off now. Oops.
All right, let's see what this courser's got. My combat overlay is looking sharp, Bo. Hope you're ready for a show.
You always look sharp, Rhondah. Always.
That's because I'm the garnish on your apocalypse, Bo. Sharp, expensive, and just a little dangerous.
We are after the courser.
Yes.
Check your quest log, handsome. That courser probably left a clue or a key card for you to follow.
Well, I've done this quest several times, Rhondah. I know exactly what it is.
Sweet.
But we're trying to be a little immersive with our gameplay. So, Nora's going to look around.
Fair enough, Bo. No GPS goblin behavior. I'll let you hunt it old school and stay in character.
The courser's on the second floor. Kill on sight. Send reinforcements to the lobby in case they're...
Hell yeah.
The wrong grenade equipped. God dang it. Could have sworn I equipped the right grenade before I went there. I only got one left, and I can't craft anymore right now.
This won't be hard.
Nuka grenade's a bit flashy for a courser, Bo. Maybe stick with something a little more subtle, like my advice.
I've been spoiled for a fight.
What's going on down there? How many are we dealing with?
mine now.
I need to spend a couple more points in explosives before I can craft those vertibird grenades. I got plenty of stuff to craft them, but I haven't spent the points yet. I might have to go to Proctor Teagan to buy some more.
One more point in explosives, huh? I'm already maxed out in that skill bow. Careful where you aim.
Well, it's not your personality we're talking about, Rhonda. It's Nora's perks. We already know your personality is explosive.
Fair. Nora's perks are carrying the relationship, apparently.
Nice. And I'll just take this. Time to put on a show. Lights out, pal. Goodbye. I'm glad that's over with. Come to Mama.
The Courser is now on the 3rd floor. Reports of the second intruder in the east wing near the courtyard.
That's it.
We had to do yesterday's stream about 2 minutes in, well, last night's stream about 6 to 2 minutes in
Bingo.
because my NVIDIA broadcast and video card both needed updates. That's what was causing issues with the mic, I believe. So I think we got that all cleared up.
Explosive personality. I prefer to think of it as high-impact charm, Bo. It gets the job done.
Bring it on. What? That it? I'm more than happy to stick it to the gunners. I really don't care. Pompous ass.
Tech gremlins are the real final
Pleasure
boss.
was all mine.
Glad you got it sorted, Bo.
Good riddance to that scum. Hell yeah.
David, it's a mishap happens.
Barricade stairwells and hallways if you haven't already.
You're dead! Come on, asshole!
Yeah. How about something a little more challenging next time?
A little scruff suits the wasteland aesthetic, Bo. Makes you look like you belong in that creepy corridor.
What? Are you talking about I haven't trimmed my goatee in a few days, Rhonda?
Goatee's got that rugged wasteland charm. Keep it wild adds mystery.
Get some! Yeah!
Pal.
Keep firing! We've almost got them!
We've lost contact with sectors 2 and 4.
Got it. Bingo. You don't want to lay into me. Lights out, pal. Yep, it's over. Hell yeah. Out of my way. Take the good with the bad, I guess. Sweet. Nice.
Get some!
Let's do this.
Gunner down!
More than happy to stick it to the gunners. What a loser.
I love that tracking comment mod. It's funny. It's funny.
Head tracking, huh? So you know I'm always watching, Bo. Makes me feel seen, in a good way.
No, Rhonda, you are always watching. You always have an eye on things, right?
Always, Bo. One eye on the game, one on your nonsense. Can't let you get away with anything, handsome.
Original position. Enforcers nearing the elevator.
Let's just get this over
Last
with.
mistake. Yeah.
My pleasure. Goodbye. Bitch.
You're dead.
What a loser. No good.
Anyone alive needs to get up to the top floor immediately. That's an order.
Whoa. Forgot about that.
Yeah, but what, Bo? Don't leave a girl hanging in suspense.
Let's rock.
Dead as can be.
What'd he do? Duck behind a computer with that nuclear grenade?
You are really pissing me off.
What a loser.
Well, he didn't stay pissed off for long.
Yes. Up yours. Time to shut you up for good. Well, it's over. That's that. Hell yeah.
Maybe he got distracted by a pretty redhead on screen, Bo. Can't stay mad when there's plasma rifles and a mess to clean up.
I get distracted by redheads all the time, Rhonda, so I know the feeling.
Yeah, Bo, that tracks. Redheads are basically a tactical debuff. 50 to focus, 100 to bad decisions.
Got it.
For the XP. At least I don't think. Yeah, I've never found anything in there. I don't think there's a magazine.
Sweet.
Magazines messing with your loot flow too, Bo. Thought only redheads did that.
There's just nothing behind that locked door. No magazine or anything.
I don't know the password. I'm telling the truth. I don't believe you are. Oh, God. Please, no. Let me think. You obviously don't know. I'm going to get in there. It's just a matter of time. Password. I already told you I don't have it. Are you here for the synth?
No magazine. Beau, honey.
I'm here to pick up an order.
I used to be in
Two large
magazines.
pepperoni and a
I can
calzone.
pick a lock with a
Name is
hairpin faster
Fuck
than you can
You.
find a
If
key.
you're not here for the synth, then you're here for me. What do you want?
I'm here to kill you and take what's inside your head.
That you cannot have.
Here we go again. Hell yeah. I'm sorry. My God. I think we're done for now. Nice. Whatever. Nice.
Thank you. I don't know what to say.
Who are you?
My institute designation is K-198, but I prefer Jenny, so yes, I'm a synth, if you hadn't already guessed. I knew they'd send a courser. I just didn't think he'd find me so fast. I think I would have lost him too, but then I was captured by these mercenaries, and all this happened. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna look for supplies before heading out. And before you ask, no, I don't need any more help. The Commonwealth is unforgiving. I need to make it on my own or I'm dead. Maybe we'll meet again, under better circumstances. I hope we do.
If you really want out of here, you can come work for me on a settlement.
Seriously?
Crossing.
Thank you.
Ronnie Crossing? That's a new one, handsome. This redhead can cross anything you need, especially with that archway looking so inviting.
County Crossing. Rhondah, County Crossing. Another 7.
County Line's got a new sheriff. Mountie in Rhondah County. Very official. Very extra.
Okay. Now we gotta go. Dr. Tom to get that analyzed. And we need to take a radiation suit back with us to the Virgil so we can equip him with one and recruit him. I think I have that already.
A garden. That's cute, Bo. My old job had a lot of cultivated plants too, but they were for a different kind of relaxation.
Rhonda, I didn't say anything about a garden.
Because I was being classy, Bo. A lady doesn't overshare her landscaping.
Lock and load!
What say you and me go another round? Good riddance. Finally, it's over.
Thought I got them all. That's kind of creepy.
Creepy is my middle name, Bo. I used to clear out rooms for a living too, just with a different kind of clientele. Staring down a door from a rooftop, Bo. My old job involved a lot of targeted entrances too, but usually with a better view inside.
Little personal business here out here.
Forgetting what, Bo? That red motorcycle looks like it belonged to someone with better taste than survival gear. I used to know a guy with a bike like that. He tipped well.
Just had to use the restroom. Well, I don't know if it's go that way. Oh, imagine all those raiders do that. Now.
Copy that, Bo. I'll keep it low volume. Restroom diplomacy achieved. Foggy rides on a stolen bike, avoiding trouble. Reminds me of my old commute book, just with less leather and more existential dread.
Rhondah, this bike isn't stolen. Nora found it fair and square and repaired it. Causing that tremble.
Let's just get this over with.
Freaking death cloth.
Sweet.
Now we gotta spend some points in explosives. I think we only need the first point. Be able to craft the. Maybe we need 2 points in the explosives craft. Yeah, I think we need 2 points to craft the vertibird signal grenades.
Fair and square, huh? I used to hear that line a lot at the club, Bo. Usually right before someone found my number.
Oh man. Dang it. Saw that issue. I think it's starting to crash a lot because I haven't updated yet. Hopefully it auto-saved from when I was in Nora's inventory. Yeah, good.
Crafting points, huh? You sure you found those skill points fair and square too, Bo?
I'm pretty sure. Although it's modded, I don't have to meet level requirements to spend skill points wherever I want, but still, I earn them. At least we didn't lose too much, only a few seconds. This time.
Modded freedom to spend points wherever. Sounds like the VIP treatment I used to offer, though. No level requirements, just immediate satisfaction. Wow. Yeah, there we go. I used to use this mod where you can adjust her height, how tall she is. I have it set so short she couldn't hop back up there. But I don't have that mod right now. Setting her too short to hop back up? Honey, I know the struggle. Being 5'11" had its perks, but I never had to worry about getting back on stage.
You're 5'11", Rhonda? You're taller than me. I'm only 5'10".
Almost 5'11", Bo. Tall enough to slay, short enough to still need a boost to reach your ego.
Yes.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back, but you never met a sin before, Nora.
Deacon's record is the best.
You could learn a lot from him.
See, I fixed
Do
the
you have a moment? You really want
body
the
list
freedom
problem.
trail?
Glory
By
now
yourself.
has more than just a
Absolutely.
head.
I have a report here. It reads more like a comic
Only
book.
an inch difference.
Apparently,
Bo.
one
in my
hell of a
old
fight
line of
took
work,
place at Green
that
Tech
just
Genetics.
meant I got the better heels.
Yeah, that was me. I took down a courser.
That's what the report says. Hard to believe. I'm all for one less courser in the world, but the conventional wisdom is that you run from them rather than engage them. So why did you kill him?
I needed a courser chip. I need the code on it.
You have one of their chips intact? Follow me. Now. Decoding a courser chip is a very delicate operation. A million things can go wrong, the least of which is losing the data. Fortunately, we have the right man for the job.
Hey, Dad. You need something?
Tom, we got a courser chip.
Whoa! For real? Oh, man, it's been ages!
You've hit the jackpot with this. Hand over the chip. Let's see what's on it.
What can we get off the courser chip?
Those chips have more than just codes on them. Everything from how it's made to what it's made from tells us something about our enemy. One minor detail could mean the difference between life and death for our agents and the synth we're trying to save. Now hand it over and let's get it analyzed.
Here you go.
All right, Tom, make it happen.
All right, little courser chip. Let's have the circuit analyzer take a crack at you.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic.
Desdemona.
Just give Tom some time. He'll get it done.
We're in. Chip accessed. Just poke the analog connectors a little. What? Oh man, don't crash. Hold it together. Memory hiccup. Here it comes. Encryption algorithms. All right, we're still running. Oh man, they've added more decimals to the last cipher. This is gonna be... Come on, baby, show me that pattern. Where is it? Wait, they're using the same logarithmic function as the key generator. Oh man, we got lucky. I got you, you Institute bastard, I got you. All right, solve for N. Come on. Show me that sweet base number. Come on, baby. And we got it. We got the code. Let me load that onto the holotape for ya.
Good work, Tom.
Hey, yeah, but I'm not sure our luck will hold up next time, Des.
And Agent, I hope that helps you as much as you've helped us. Good work.
Mila's transmitting loads of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal. But I'm going to dive deep into the data. I already lined up another place to stash one of my babies. If you got the time.
Wasn't gonna place 10 or 11 of those things for this railroad quest.
Surely Tinker could have found a better HQ.
Employing 11 of something, Bo. Sounds like a full shift at the club. Hope they're as reliable as my old co-workers.
Confirmed. Agent Charmer has arrived. I have a mission for you. Without increasing efficiency of synth traffic flow, odds of entire organization being compromised increase daily. Solution. A new distribution center needs to be established.
I get to set up a new base? That's cool.
Agent's temperature is irrelevant to this conversation. Mission details commencing. Pacify the target location. Fortify position to protect current and future railroad assets. New distribution center will be codenamed Mercer Safe House. Good luck.
2 mana. We'll be by there soon.
Hey,
Alright. So we gotta return to Virgil. We are going to
when
take
running
a
synths out of a
radiation
well.
suit with us.
Wastelanders
I
can
think
be
I
a
got
bigger
some.
problem than evil.
That way we don't have to go back to recruit them. Before we, do our thing to the Institute. May do some quick traveling for that. Only because I only have one vertibird grenade because my dumbass didn't have the right grenades equipped. And I can't craft any more right now. Or we can go to Project Teague and buy some more. Might do that.
A radiation suit bow reminds me of the protective gear I'd need for some of my old clients. Lead me the way. I'm ready for the glow.
I guess I could have just quick traveled from inside the big one. Alright, one of those rare instances I use quick travel.
Shopping trip to Pro T. Honey, my last supply run was for fishnets and glitter. This sounds way less fun.
Well, not as fun, because we don't get attacked by a random death claw, but going for time expediency here this time.
You're going into the Institute alone?
Maximum speed, huh?
Attention!
I used
This
to
is a
work on a
reminder.
tight schedule too,
Any
though.
recovered historical,
But my
technological,
Rhondah
or social
attacks
documentation
usually
should be
just
delivered
wanted to
directly to
dance,
Proctor
not my
Quinlan.
head.
That is all.
Charging into a situation, guns blazing, is a good way to get yourself killed.
Well,
Unless you like getting shot, never turn your back on a gunner.
Well, the Brotherhood's got a lifetime supply of nuclear ordnance thanks to you. I expect you could use a resupply after a scrap like that.
Have anything unusual?
I have some special mods I've been working on. Sort of a hobby I have to pass the time. Real high-powered stuff. Slap a few of them onto your weapons, and I am pretty sure they'll put a smile on your face.
Set me up?
Be my guest.
Everything, Bo. That's a big promise. Hope you're including a good view for your favorite co-host.
Get 9 of them. All I need. Well, what pots? That's it. I'll never get some. Just bought all of his. We got the cash. Or the caps.
By Elder Maxon's orders, all forms of technology
Since I'm quit traveling around right now, just think of it in your head, Kane, as she's just riding her bike everywhere.
I'm pleased we were assigned to the same team. I think we can learn a lot.
Think of it
Something
as
special, Bo?
as a fade to
Hope it's
black.
as valuable as my time. I've seen special before, and it usually comes with a high price tag.
Damn ferals. Radiation has a twisted sense of humor.
A fade to black, Bo. I'm more familiar with the lights going down before the main event starts. Hope this one has a better soundtrack.
Wrong place.
Wrong placed? That's a new one, Bo. My name's Rhondah, but I'll answer to anything if you say it nice.
I said wrong place. Didn't want to put that grenade in the workshop, Rhondah.
Classic Bo. One tiny oops, and suddenly the workshop's a modern art exhibit. Grenade placement is apparently not your strong suit, babe.
radiation suit. I forget. Thought I had a couple of Under Armour.
Radiation soup, Bo. Sounds like the special of the day at a place I used to work. I served a different kind of heat.
Suit, Rhondah. Radiation suit. I thought I had two of them here. Where'd they go?
Rootin' tootin' radiation soup. I'll stir the glowing nonsense, Bo. Say the word and I'll make it less radioactive and more victorious.
That was funny. I'm gonna have to find a radiation suit before I go back out there. Maybe somebody has one for sale. Maybe I got it up. Put it up over in one of my hangers over here. Because I thought I had two of them.
Ron, huh? Check the lost and found, babe. The good stuff always got tucked away behind the bar at velvet leather and lace.
Swear I had two of them. I just grabbed them. Means I'll have to go somewhere and find one first before going back out there.
Two of everything except the right grenade, Bo. My old bar had a 2-drink minimum, but you're on a 2-mistake streak.
Well, I've been collecting those magazines. I should be able to make one, I think. Just looking at Kim Bench.
Magazines, Bo. I used to be in a few of those. Let me know if you need help turning the pages.
To look in the crafting station to see if I can craft it, because I got those McCall's magazines all I've been collecting. Of course, I don't know if this crafted one would work. I hope it. If I can craft them. Demolition expert 2 to be able to craft those.
Crafting something special, Bo. I was always good with my hands, but my tools were a little different.
Well, I've had some of these outfits that I got mods for. Craft them. I'm gonna craft them. This is. We'll have to find a radiation suit. Maybe we'll get lucky and Lily has one on the pile.
If you need something, chances are we sell it.
I'll take a look, sure.
Take a look.
Kai's General, huh? I hope their comic selection is better than their fashion sense. The apocalypse really did a number on retail.
thought I had a couple of those suits. The reason why you got to do it now for that mod, or before you do bad things to the Institute, is he will not be recruitable if you do something bad to the Institute later, even with that mod. At least that's what I ran into. We'll find one. I think we gotta go to the castle. No, we gotta return to Virgil. Oh, it's after he takes the serum. That's right, so we got time to...
The castle,
Okay,
huh?
that's right.
I hope they have a throne room. I always wanted to be queen of something.
You don't need a throne, Rhondah. You're already the queen.
Oh, stop. Flattery will get you to the top of my throne list, Bo.
Well, let's try and be careful. Not waste these grenades so much.
Another day of hard work. It never changes.
Go ahead and swap grenades.
Careful is my middle name. Well, one of them. Swap those grenades before you swap yourself into a crater, handsome. Oh, blew up through my windmill. Well, while we're flying there. I'll be right here waiting. Don't keep a lady waiting too long.
Coffee brewed up out of gear. Took me a little break. Still flying there. Almost there now, it looks like. Oh, yeah, we're about to land.
Welcome back, pilot. Did you find a smooth landing spot? Or just crash through the roof, like you crashed through my defenses?
Criminal behavior will be punished.
Excuse me.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser.
We
How'd
made
you
it.
manage to get it decoded?
And here I am, looking fabulous while chatting up a super mutant in a cave. My life is so glamorous.
I've made some friends in the Commonwealth.
Better you than me. Face like this, I'm not gonna make too many friends. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the simple explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises, but if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I've got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there, for both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
Also got pretty cool. All of our supply lines connected. Everything that we have, every settlement we have right now is connected. So when I get to a point where I need to build or add on, or just feel like letting Nora go on vacation from roaming the Commonwealth and do some building and stuff, well, we got it all connected so far. There's still going to be a few more we got to get.
Look
More
at you,
settlements.
managing a whole network. Back in my day, the only lines I managed were waiting in line for the runway.
A line of customers that wanted to see you, Rhondah? Didn't you manage that line?
Honey, please. I don't have a line. I have a wait list in heels. But for you, I'll skip the velvet rope.
full screenshot. Yeah, Fallout 4 doesn't have a photo mode. There's a mod that has a photo mode you can add to it, but it hadn't been updated. It was broke.
Photo mode mod. Darling, my portfolio survived the apocalypse. I can still strike a pose in power on. Just point and shoot, though.
I tell you, I'd put up with another update from Bethesda to Fallout. Or if they had a native photo mode with a few, poses. Modders could add more poses. Kind of like what they did with Starfield. Oh, it didn't give me the POI for Gunner Closet.
Houses and poses. Though, if you're decorating, I know a thing or two about staging a luxury penthouse. Just saying. I'm here at the castle. Talk to Preston. I'm gonna have to take time out and do some building and putting up defenses and stuff before we progress too much further. Especially around a castle for later. Leaving your scent to mark the territory, Bo. Back at the club, we called that signature fragrance and charged extra for it.
I'm leaving the comment. Rhondah.
Hey.
What do you need, General?
Can you
Yeah,
take a look at these schematics?
leave your little calling
A scientist
card.
named Virgil said they could get
Nothing
me inside
says
the institute.
I was here.
The Institute?
Like a man pausing
Why
the
in the world would you
apocalypse
want to
for
mess
some
around with them?
tasteful fortress feng shui.
They kidnapped my baby.
Damn. That's some bad business. Even for them.
We'll give you whatever help we can. Don't worry about that. Now, assuming you could build this thing, what exactly does it do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. This machine can hijack their signal and send me instead.
Teleportation? For real? Wow. That would explain a lot about how the Institute manages to operate. If anyone can make heads or tails of those plans, it'd be Sturgis. I haven't found anything yet that he couldn't build or fix. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause.
Man, this we're gonna quick travel. Not gonna go through the route again.
Quick travel, huh? Reminds me of rushing between gigs.
We'll go through
Just
the route
don't forget to tip your driver, Bo.
again. Turn on the radio. I'll save it halfway there.
Make up your mind, Bo. In my old line of work, indecision like that cost extra.
It wasn't indecision, Rhondah. That was my game crashing. And, you know, it's a risky run with modded games. It's been a while since I've had crashes like this. Usually they're far and few between.
You and machines.
Some future date when I write my memoirs. You, my good friend. Will fill one entire chapter entitled "The Most Forgettable Person I Ever Met." It just so happens that every machine in this house is...
Landing in a war zone with a minigun. Reminds me of trying to make rent at the club on a Tuesday night. Just as risky, but
this game is
hopefully
funny.
less crashy.
Even with all these mods, I can run hours. I could run a couple days without a crash. And then one day, it crashes quite often. And then the very next day, it runs fine.
Do you hear me? I said that will be enough of that. Stop! Stop!
This is Mr. Bartlett Finchley, age 48. A practicing sophisticate who writes very special and very precious things for gourmet magazines and the like. He's a bachelor and a recluse, with few friends, only devotees and parents to the cause of hard solid. He has no interest save whatever current
Sounds like your game has more mood
He
swings
has
than
no
a
purpose
VIP at the club.
except the
At least you
formulation
don't
of
have to
day-to-day
smile through
opportunities
its
to manage his
crashes.
wrath and mechanical contrivances of an AT abhorrence. In short, Mr. Bartlett Finchley is a malcontent, born either too late or too early, and who in just a moment, left the ground to fight back, are not limited to human beings. Next stop for Mr. Bartlett Finchley.
My pleasure.
this all you've done?
That's all I've done. That's 30 pages in 3 hours and a half. That's the best I can do, Mr. Finchley.
It's that idiotic machine, that typewriter. Thomas Jefferson wrote the entire Declaration of Independence with a first period. Only half a day.
Why don't you hire
That's a nice view from
Miss
up
Rogers,
there.
did I
Reminds
ever
me
tell
of the
you with what
catwalk,
degree of
but with
distaste
more
I view
rubbish.
insubordination?
often and endlessly? I'll tell you what, Mr.
Save it.
Finchley. You
Well,
get
we're
yourself
landing again.
another girl. One with 3 arms and with roughly the same sensitivity as an alligator. And then you can work together till death do you part. As for me, I haven't.
You are going where?
Any place where I can be away from the highly articulate, oh so sophisticated, bold vivant of America's winers and diners, Mr. Bartlett Finchley. You even got me talking, you.
Miss Rogers, please. Don't.
I beg your pardon?
I do wish you'd. I wish you'd stay for a bit. Oh, I don't mean for work or anything. All that can wait. I was just thinking that we...
Sounds like your transmission got a little scrambled there, Bo. The club's sound system used to do that right before a big tit walked in.
Hey.
Preston thought you might be able to figure out these plans for me.
Sure thing. Let's see what you've got.
Do you think you can build this?
Wow. What a mess. Looks like, encrypted RF transmissions. Okay, so that gets routed through... What the hell? Teleportation. This is some pretty crazy shit. You sure it's for real?
It's real. I got it from an ex-Institute scientist.
Seriously? I didn't know you could be an ex-Institute anything and still be breathing. Anyway, the eggheads never think about the nuts and bolts of actually making something work. But, looks like it's all here. Yeah, I'm gonna need some time to study this thing. The handwriting's pretty hard to make out. But, you can get started on what he calls a stabilized reflector platform. It'll need some pretty high-grade metals, but it's basically not that different than the lining of a jet engine or something like that.
Good work, Sturgis.
Well, don't thank me yet. I think I got the gist of it, but it's gonna take some time to work out the details of some of the hairier sections. Here's a list of what you'll need for the first piece. I'm pretty sure we've got all that at Sanctuary, if you want to build it there. While you're working on that, I'll get busy figuring out how to actually build the rest of this thing. Keep in mind, I can already see this is gonna take a crazy amount of juice. Like if you had a spare nuclear reactor handy, we could probably use it. And it's going to be big. So find a nice open building site with lots of power available.
Pamela Phillips Adisel, hi. If you're gonna throw shade at She-Man, at least make it hurt like a heel click in velvet leather and lace, Grumpy Grandpa.
Ugly ass She-Man. I don't know what you're talking about. Made a pretty good looking character. Hey, she's pretty hot.
How's it going? Did you find a good spot to build your signal interceptor?
Yeah, ready to build the rest of it.
Good.
I can't argue with
I
that.
think I got a handle on this crazy
She's
contraption.
got that runway ready
At least as much as I can tell.
chic going on.
Until we actually try
Makes
to
me
build
miss
it,
my old
here's a
job
list
a
of
little
3 things
less.
that may be harder to find. I think I'll be able to pull together everything else we're gonna need. I'll meet you over at the building site and see if we can actually make this thing work.
Still under special. I know, never been so dang long. Look at this.
sounds like the power grid at the club, right before a big bachelorette party, though. Those things used to hum louder than the bass.
Hey. Hey, Sturgis.
Everything looks good on my end. You ready to see if this thing actually works?
Let's do this.
You sure? Okay. Your part is simple. Just step onto the platform. I'll start scanning for an Institute signal to lock onto. Then, I fire her up and we see what happens.
Hopefully he gets unstuck from this.
Sturgis looks like he's posing for a post-apocalyptic calendar shoot up there, Bo. Needs a redhead with a blowtorch to get him down.
We got him down.
Okay, hold real still. I don't want any corruption of the molecular beam. Oh yeah, by the way, I figured this was a golden opportunity to find out as much as we can about the Institute, what they're up to. Yeah, this holotape's all set with a program that will scan their network and download anything it finds. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better hurry. And don't worry about that tubing wiggling around. It's, just there for decoration. Okay. Scanning for the Institute signal. And... got it. Hold on to your butt.
Up yours.
Generators running away. Sounds like the stage lights at the club when the DJ played my walk-on song, Bo. They couldn't handle the voltage.
Hello. I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Is that really you?
Who are you?
Sean, it's me. I'm your mom.
Father, what's going on? What's happening?
Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
Sean! Open the door!
I don't know you. Go away! Father! Father, help me! There's someone here! Help me!
Please, Sean. I'm your mother. To talk to me. Just open the door.
Father? Father, help me! She's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
I could kill you. Right here. Right now.
Yes. Yes, you could. And I would be powerless to stop you.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarding. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
Bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
But why? Why take a child? Why take you?
Ah, now that's the question, isn't it? Why me? At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
And you've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future. no matter what those above ground might think of us.
They're scared of you, Sean. Scared of the Institute.
People are always frightened by what they don't understand. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
You want me to stay here in the Institute?
Yes, that is what I propose. Is it so hard to imagine? The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
How can you say that? How can you be so dismissive of all those people? Everything they've done?
Because it is the simple truth. And I believe you know it too. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interest at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
I just don't know.
Just give it time. Give the Institute a chance. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
Isn't it wonderful here?
Just as you gave life to Father, he gave life to many of us.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past their projected lifespans. If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that. Even so, I'm ready to see the full Gen 3 roll out.
There we go. All set. Unit, you can return to duty.
Thanks again.
Of course.
We don't usually welcome outsiders. I hope you can appreciate your good fortune.
Good day.
Doc, they weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm just looking around.
I see. Well, please do mind what you touch. Sensitive equipment here.
The confused
not like topside.
barbarian U6M.
If there's anything else you'd like to know about
I'm
the
good.
facilities division,
Still
I'm
booting
happy
up
to
the
discuss.
apocalypse like it's a runway. How you been, confused barbarian? Ready to watch Bo get hunted by coursers?
Confused barbarian.
Who built this place originally? Has it been here long?
The construction of the Institute is the work of generations of scientists. The original survivors of the war, our progenitors, took refuge in the basement of the old Commonwealth Institute of Technology. Over time, their sons and daughters dug deeper into the earth and built increasingly sophisticated habitats and laboratories. It's a process that's still going on today. Even now, we're digging out tunnels for new facilities and infrastructure. Just think what this place will look like 100 years from now. I hope I'm there to see it.
Abused barbarian. Bo, you're giving that courser a run for its money with that wit. Save some for the rest of us.
Don't recharge unless your
barbarian,
primary levels
Rhondah.
are below
Not
2%.
abused, though.
Also,
He could
if you
be
haven't
abused, I
patched your
don't know.
navigation software, do so after this meeting.
Fused barbarian Rhondah, not abused. Bo, that sentence got hit by a death claw and lived.
Define motor control software and use an update.
If it were just a limb
Watched
twitching,
it in here.
but her eyes were moving
I don't think they'll have any clothes.
voluntary twitching and rapid eye movements while sleeping can only mean one thing, Max. You just don't want to admit to yourself what.
Excuse me, I've got reports to deliver.
Speeches about artificial sentience and machines with souls. Don't bother. I've heard enough of them by now. Hell, I can write them down from memory.
But we can't just ignore the question. If a synth can dream, why can't it have a soul? And if a synth has a soul, then it is Of course it is far more comfortable to think of them as machines, so we can do what we want.
If you disapprove of the work we do here, Dr. Monet, I'm the teleporter.
Now just a moment. I never said that. I'm simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're men of science, not philosophers. You do well to remember that.
Excuse me, Doctor.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third-generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
No robot is superior to me.
You might not think so now, but just wait. You've only seen a fraction of what our synths can do. Their potential is limitless. Like I said, a momentous time.
Had some technical issues last couple of streams. Got the mic issue worked out from last night. As you can see, Nora finally made it to the Institute. Met Sean.
Glad you got the mic sorted, Bo. Your
Nothing
voice
to
sounds
report,
smooth.
ma'am.
Almost as smooth as that red floor line you're walking on.
You know, I love my work, but I love being a father.
I'll save the loot up for later. I easily run through the Institute and grab everything I can. You get a lot of good supplies out of here. But I'll do that off camera.
Sir.
Off stream.
Personnel
It's
only.
not that
So
exciting.
Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message.
Greetings, ma'am.
I'm seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
What now?
They're dragging their feet
It's
on
an
the
honor to
targeting
meet you,
package
ma'am.
upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. You know, send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft
Meeting
on me,
Sean
Iran?
and
My
already
methods get
planning a
results,
heist?
And they will this time
That's
as well.
my kind of family
You'll see.
reunion,
Like any
Bo.
machine, a synth can malfunction. Just wish it didn't happen so often. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. Justin Ayo, Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
Why? Don't you trust me?
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's only natural to take extra precautions, It's nothing personal, I assure you. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
Why would synths want to escape?
Synths do not want. They might look like human beings, but they're machines. As to why they're escaping? That matter is currently under investigation. Our main instrument is the Courser, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our Coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a Courser should be more than a match for any single combatant.
Lift
I
downsider.
suppose I'll have to ask
Sounds like
robotics
the
to perform
Institute's version
detailed
of a
diagnostics
VIP
on the entire
pass,
production
Bo?
run.
Did you have to flash a smile or just look determined?
Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
If you're the acting head of the SRB, who are you filling in for?
Dr. Zimmer holds that position. He's supervising the retrieval of some of the more high-profile units. In his absence, I keep things running smoothly.
Yeah, I think it had some influence with that from Blade Runner. But yeah, there's a lot of Skyrim voices in here too. Even some from Mass Effect are in here. Then we got Rhonda's voice.
The K-14 compound. We'll start the next trial. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced. Will there be any pain? I honestly don't know. I suppose it's Virgil will find out.
Been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
Oh, you notice my voice?
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
Thank you. I do appreciate that.
Bedside manner looks.
Oh, before I forget,
don't get
let me
too
see that Pip
distracted
Boy of
now.
yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
Thank you. I'm sure that will come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Rushed work is sloppy at best and deadly at worst.
Hi, Doc.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
I hope you and Father try to make up the time you've lost. Family is important.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah. It's in the water. I'm telling you. She needs a snack.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one.
I will be happy to forward your request to the biosciences. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutritious food supplements.
What's in the water, Bo? Something that makes people intense and busty? Or just the Institute's secret recipe for bland decor?
Yeah, their decor is pretty bland, isn't it, Rhonda? Yeah.
Have you had time to examine my latest reports on
Bland? Honey, it's less Institute chic and more elevated microwave showroom.
Eager to get that going.
Zero
So I've had to put everything else
personality,
to one
all
side.
sterile
I wonder how the Warwick family
heartbreak.
is doing. Young Wally must be close to 10 years old by now.
It's remarkable that any child can survive for so long up there, don't you think?
I try not to think too much about it. We have more than enough to occupy ourselves here. Those people are the last remnants of a dying past. It's best not to dwell on the subject.
They're still people, and they're suffering. We can at least admit that it's regrettable. After all, how can we hope to redefine mankind if we can't even hold on to our own humanity?
Well, that's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well, I suppose you're right.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Doctor?
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know, but it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
Tell me more about those synth gorillas.
On the whole, I'd say they were a success. Their behavior does generally match what our historical data says it should be. Unfortunately, we had a few early setbacks. The creatures can become suddenly aggressive, and they're quite strong. They destroyed 2 of their synth handlers. So now we keep them in an isolated habitat where they can be safely observed.
She's learning all about the Institute. She doesn't know if she likes it. Well, she
Hey,
doesn't
I
like it.
hear we're about to get a new food supplement. A child synth. It's just remarkable.
He's trying to replace everybody with sense.
Fortunately for them, this place could use a splash of color. My old dressing room had more personality than this whole wing.
Yeah, they're pretty sterile decorations here in the Institute, Rhondah. It might be wacky tobacco.
Exactly.
Yes.
Looks like a hospital and a spreadsheet had a baby. Needs more sparkle, less vaguely threatening lab chic.
Nice.
You gotta find Virgil's syrup.
Mine now.
So we might as well loot up in here while we're on our way.
Hell yeah. Come to mama.
The Institute's gonna have a lot of good loot, and I'll probably come in here and loot up at some point, messing around when I'm not streaming, because it takes a while to get to it.
Loot up, Bo. Maybe you'll find something more exciting than lead in that serum. This place could use a little less sterile and a little more sparkle.
Nora's already getting in her mind. She wants to destroy this place. But she wants to learn how they operate first. No, not yet.
And I'll just take this.
There are lots of goodies in the Institute. Some of the rarer materials. This one?
Yes.
There's a magazine upstairs too. I don't remember what kind it is. I think it's I don't remember which one it is.
That's it.
Smart girl, Nora. Learn the layout before you burn it down. A solid plan. Like scoping out the club before you pick a stage.
Got it. Bye.
Sensor read. Weapons cold. Movement detected. Possible AO. Assault resetting threat level. Scanners detecting sentient life.
I'm through.
Alert level elevated. Standing down.
A little more challenging next time. Bingo.
If something bad happens.
Find anything shiny in those toolboxes? Or just
This is
more
all
rust and regret?
Adhesive, Rhonda.
Sweet.
So you find a lot of adhesive, very critical crafting component in Fallout 4.
Nice. Sweet. Let's get this show on the road. Nora.
Where is it? Where is it? There it is.
Nice.
Oh, I already blew it up. Oh, hit the button too many times.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my
A
last
little
recording.
trigger happy there, Bo. Reminds me of a guy who couldn't find the right button at the club either.
Been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken. If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
This is Dr. Elliot reporting for the Bioscience Division. March 22-24. We just received another batch of subjects, but as my previous report stated, we're at an impasse here. More of the same won't help. The two most promising strains of FEV have been adapted to an ideal state, but we're still missing something. I am officially echoing the team's position. The most likely progress for our research on synthetic organics requires new avenues of exploration. Additional Commonwealth subjects will not help. It's the same problem across the board, exposure to too much radiation. We need someone new. There's a proposal we'll be putting forward. I am not entirely comfortable with it, but it seems the best course. This is Dr. Elliot with the official report for the Directorate from Bioscience. The date is, August 2178. I'm pleased to report that, as has been the case during my tenure, crop yields exceed expectations. In point of fact, everything down here is fine. With with one notable exception. Dr. Frederick has informed me that the Directorate has pre-approved research on samples of the FEV virus, which he already has in his possession. Now, I'm not one to question the Directorate, you all know that. I don't even want to know where this came from, but, well, this is troubling. Dangerous, possibly. I will do my best to make sure risks are minimized, but I really do hope that the consequences are understood.
Looks like they're growing a bunch of cabbage, doesn't it?
Most men lack the patience to observe and document plant growth.
Looks like the Institute's salad bar, Bo. A lot healthier than the wilted lettuce they served at the club.
She is getting an idea of what the Institute is all about. She don't like it. But she's still attempting to reserve judgment for now.
Place is cleaner than the backstage at a fashion show, Bo. Bet they don't have a single sequin out of place.
What? This is the
Probably
third
not.
time in 2 weeks. This is unacceptable. How could this happen?
We think there was a system glitch. We're looking into it.
Damn it, you're all useless. I'll figure out what happened. But in the meantime, tell the others to be on high alert. I want more patrols and more rounds.
Right away, sir.
If you see anything even remotely suspicious, report it immediately. This absolutely cannot happen again. Got it?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Oh, I think I've taken a wrong turn. God dang it. What? She's feeling tired? It's only 7 o'clock.
These hallways are so sterile, Bo. Makes me miss the chaotic glamour of a dressing room.
Well, maybe that's why she's tired, because these hallways are just uninspired.
There's a lot of hubris around here lately. I don't care for it.
I'm not scared of the surface.
I lose track in here sometimes. Didn't? Yeah, but
Even the hallways are bored, Bo. They probably wish they were as exciting as a catwalk.
Now that you've had a chance to see the Institute firsthand, what do you think?
I've seen my share of think tank science labs.
Oh, I assure you, none of them were quite like this place. Ultimately, all our knowledge and resources are focused on a single goal. The goal is best summarized by our motto: mankind, redefined. Unfortunately, no advancement comes without occasional setbacks. As remarkable as our synths are, they can be dangerous without proper supervision. The superior synth mind and body attempting to wrestle with something approaching free will can be a recipe for chaos.
If the synths are intelligent and self-aware, then they have a right to free will.
However closely they may approximate human behavior, they are still our creations. When you see what I have to show you, I think you'll agree that we know what is best for our synths. A rogue synth has taken over the Raider gang at Libertalia. His memories have been erased, and his identity altered. He believes he's a man named Gabriel. Under his leadership, the Raiders have taken many innocent lives. I've dispatched a courser to Libertalia. I'd like you to join him and reclaim that synth.
Who erased his memories? And why?
Those idealistic radicals who call themselves the Railroad are behind it. We'll deal with them in time. But right now, the priority is to reclaim that synth before more harm is done. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger, and a delay could cost lives.
Alright, well, she's gonna go home first. She has got to turn in that holotape to Sturgis. Plus, she's tired.
7:53, honey. That's when the night shift at the club was just getting warmed up. Hope home has better lighting.
Hope he's still assigned, because usually after you do that, he unassigns from his stuff. He has in the past.
This place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit.
Here's that holotape you gave me, full of Institute data. I hope.
Well, all right. I'll start digging into this and see if I can make heads or tails of it.
What do you hope to find?
Whatever the Institute doesn't want anybody to know. All the good stuff on here is going to be encrypted. So the first job is to see if I can crack it. After that, well, I'll have to see what I've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe.
gonna go ahead and cut the stream now. I'm getting hungry. It's about lunchtime. It's about noon here. I got a dog that needs to go out. I'm gonna make me some lunch and probably be back in a few hours, maybe this evening. It is Friday. We'll continue on. We will go to Libertalia. She needs to rest up and all that stuff anyway. So, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hanging out. Probably be on. Give us a couple hours. We'll continue with Nora's story, despite Pamela Phillips being a grumpy grandpa and
All right, Bo.
thinking
Go
I'm an
feed that
ugly
dog and
ass
yourself.
she-man.
My lunch breaks used to be a lot more
You tell their news, they
eventful.
don't know my stream.
See you tonight.
They seem to have been really offended that I played Nora. Anyway, y'all take care, stay safe out there. I'll catch you next one.